Hi everyone out there, this is my second video. It's going to be another pistol review of one of my pistols. It's going to be of this pistol here. It's Smith and Wesson M&P 9. First thing I'll do is I'll safety check it. Magazine is empty, dropped out. You can see there's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the gun at all, totally empty. Just for review reasons, I'm just going to put the magazine back in. I'll do some quick specs on it, and then I'll get into more detail some of the things about the pistol. It is a full-size pistol. This one's calibered in 9mm. It's a polymer frame steel slide. Steel slide has what Smith and Wesson calls it is a millionite finish of with a hardness factor of 68. What else can I tell you? Some quick facts. It's got a 4.25 inch barrel on it. I am Canadian, so it comes with 10 round capacity magazines, but in some states it can come all the way up to 17. Trigger pull on it is 6.5 pounds is the trigger pull on it. Overall length is 7.5 inches. Overall height 5.5 inches. The width on it is 1.2 inches. Okay, sight length, if anybody's interested in that, is 6.4 inches. What else? Useless fact I can tell you about the pistol is, with the magazine out, unloaded, it weighs 24 ounces, which I don't know why you'd want to know that. You're never going to carry around an empty pistol. Anyways, there's something that Smith and Wesson has on their site for you. I'll get into some other things about it now. This version comes with, it can come with night sights, but this has the standard sights on it. They are steel sights. Front sight is a dovetailed sight. It's a 3-dot sight picture. Really nice sight picture on it. The rear sight's a Novak style sight. It's a low carry sight on it. I don't know if you can see this, but the workmanship, and I find everything on the Smith and Wesson pistols really nice. The machine work was great. I don't know if you can pick up the serrations on the slide. It's a scallop serration, and it's just easy to grab and pull. It's a really nice work they did on it there. The front's tapered for holster wear. This is a pistol that a lot of police and forces around this area would use too, so I think that's why they did it that way. It's a big chunk of their business is the police force. It's got the mag release is ambidextrous. The mag release is reversible one side to the other. Pete from the Armory channel just did a nice video on a Glock and how to change the extended mag release. How he did that is also the same way. If you've ever watched that video, you should go to the Armory channel and watch it. But it is the same way how you would change your mag release from one side to the other too. So if you ever watched that video, it's the same way. If you want to just see when he takes it apart, if you put it back the other way on the other side, that's how you'd switch it. The slide stop on this one is ambidextrous. It's got a low profile on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pretty low profile on that. I find it's got really aggressive. It's metal and it's really aggressive how it grabs. I actually like it the way it is. It is a striker fire pistol. It has all the internal safeties on it. It's single action. It's got a little bit of a different trigger. I'll show you here. I don't know if you can see this, but the trigger kind of hinges. Here, I'll do it this way. It's got a little hinge on the trigger. You can see that moving. And if that hinge isn't engaged, the trigger doesn't pull. See, if I push on the top, it doesn't work. That's the main safety, and I think it's a genius safety, because if you don't pull the trigger, if your finger's not in there to pull the trigger, the gun won't fire, and that's really the only reason why you'd want it in there. I don't know if you can see this, but the texturing on the back strap and the front strap is really nice texturing. It gives you good grip, wet or dry, and it's actually got that same texturing on the mag release too. This little hanging out here is actually a tool you can turn. I'm not going to do it, but it turns like that. You can pop it out. What you can do with this gun comes with 3 different back straps. This has got the standard one on it now, but you can go to a smaller one or a bigger one. I just find this one fits my hand perfect, so I leave it on there. But if you want, that's a nice little thing. It's got for all different sizes. So depending on your size, this might be something you want to look at, because it does have changeable back straps. It's also got a little bit of a beaver tail here too, if you're worried for a little bit of a bite in there. It's got a nice little beaver tail on it too. This version doesn't have it, but you can get a lockout. Some versions have a little lockout. I don't know if you've seen Human for Targets has a 45 version of this one. Go to the Human for Target site and he can show you. It is available with the 911 style safety up here. He has it on his, so if you're wondering about that, you can always go to Human for Target site and see that. It's got a 913 Picatinny rail in the front for accessories, lasers or lights, whatever you want. And it's got a little witness hole too there, or a loaded chamber indicator too. What else can I do for you? I'll put it to the side first and show you how it comes. It comes with, first off, 2 magazines, depending where you live. It'll be anywhere from 10 like these, capacity all the way up to 17. Comes in a nice little plastic box like this. If you didn't have a carry box, I'm sure you could carry it around with this. Comes with the 2 other back straps, the large and the small. I'm told if you use the small, I've never used it, but the small reminds a lot of people of a 911 feel. What else does it come with here? Some of the other stuff. Let's see, Pete from the Army Channel again. There's the NRA. Join the NRA. I can't. I live in Canada, but you know what? If you live in the States, you get that. Join the NRA. Comes with a Smith and Wesson club membership. Comes with a shiny paperweight. It comes with your owner's manual, and it's just the normal stuff it comes with. And that there. I don't know how much time I'm allowed to do for my videos, so what I'll do is I'll do a quick. I'll break the gun down quick, and then I'll try uploading it. Breakdown's a little bit different than some other pistols. Guar 1981 has the same pistol, and he's done a review on it and a cleaning video on it. It's a really good video if you want to go to his station. That's Guar 1981. So go to his site and take a look at it. He does a really good overview and breaks it down. His camera's a little better than mine too, so you might see a little bit more detail. So to break this down a little bit different, I've already taken the mag out of it. So lock the slide. And if you want, you can take this tool out, but I just don't. I just use a Glock tool. I don't know how well, again, you're going to be able to see this, but if you look down there right now, there's actually a little lever. I'll just go ahead and move it out of the way. You have to rotate it down. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. Before there was one, now there's two little levers down there. Again, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. Once the slide's locked back and you've rotated that lever down, you can take this, like the SIG little lever here, and rotate it down. Release the slide lock, and away you go. You're left with the polymer handle in your hand. Some neat factors about it here. If you look at the rails that are on the M&P, they're just great rails. They're beefy, they're thick. I've shot a lot of rounds for this pistol, and there's not a lot of wear on it, I find. And the locking block too, it's just a beefy inside. I really liked it. Trigger bar and everything's nice and smooth too, but I'll just leave that for now. You're left with the slide. Like how the slide breaks down, so it's got the recoil spring assembly here. Now it is one piece. It is a steel recoil, a steel guide rod with a captured recoil spring. It's got a little nut on the top, so you could actually change the different springs if you wanted to. And then the barrel just slides out like that, and that's what you're left with. Okay, I'll do it quickly. I'll put it back together here. Again, I don't know how much time I have. So I'll just put this all back together. Clips in like that. How you put it back. Make sure that's still rotated forward. I'll do it this way. Just slide it on. Oh, that moved on me. Lock it again. Flip that back. Drop that. Now what you have to do is, because that lever you moved down earlier is still down, put your magazine in, and that'll put it all back to so you can fire it. This version here is the version if you drop your magazine, it will not fire without a magazine in it. Okay, that's a quick overview of it. I'll load it up and we'll go from there. Alright, thanks.